Dude, am I excited to see you. Today I'm going to show you how to make your videos look way more pro using nothing more than your iPhone. If this is your first time here, my name is Trevor Jones. I'm the guy that left Hollywood to become a full-time real estate agent. On this channel, I teach real estate agents to create better videos so they can sell more houses. Oh, before I forget, right down there, there's a subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on future videos so you can make your videos suck less. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The other day I was talking to my friend Shannon Moore and she was like, Trevor, your videos are a little bit intimidating. People see your videos and they think, I could never do that. Well, I wanted to make this video today to give you some hope. One of the first questions other real estate agents ask me when they first see my videos is, Trevor, what camera did you use? Here's the thing, your camera doesn't matter. Current phones, the iPhone, Google, Pixel, Androids, they all have incredible built-in cameras. You can make very professional looking videos using nothing more than your phone. And the thing that matters even more than how you look on camera, the presentation, is what you actually say, your content. I've got a video about that right here, and I'll have more videos talking about the things you can say in your videos to make them more engaging. But today we're going to talk about how to make your videos look better using the iPhone or whatever phone you already have. Tip number one. Comb your hair, man. I mean, it seems kind of obvious probably to most of you, but some people will jump on camera and they won't look in the mirror first and make sure that, ear hairs, nose hairs. You want to wear clothing that's appropriate for your market. Don't wear like a Van Halen shirt that's all wrinkled that you just pulled out of your sock drawer. Just take a few minutes to look in the mirror to make sure you look good. Number two, clean up the background, guys. I mean, you throw the camera on and then you've got laundry and papers and dishes in the background. I've got my actual desk where I work right there, and here I just got a little desk for recording stuff. So I've taken the time to make a little shoot space. You don't have to do that. You can just make sure your office is picked up. By the way, if you're interested in making a permanent shoot space to make it way easier to make your videos, I've got a video about that right here. My wife helped me make this little setup. Super simple, doesn't have to cost anything at all. You can use stuff in your house, and it's going to make a huge difference. But whatever you do, just make sure you clean up the background beforehand. Tip number three. I've said this many times before, but marginal video can be forgiven. Bad audio is unforgivable. If they can't understand you, they're going to click off. There are several things you can do to create better audio that don't cost you anything at all. The first thing is you want to shoot in a room that has good acoustics. I don't mean a professional sound studio. I just mean don't shoot in the bathroom. I'm sure your bathroom is a beautiful place, but for audio, it's just not great, man. Don't do it. Don't shoot in the kitchen. Don't shoot in a place that has lots of hard surfaces. You want to be in a room that has, carpet, drapes, furniture, so that the sound is absorbed and isn't echoey. The next thing with audio is you want to be in a quiet space. Turn off the fan, close the door, close the window, give the dogs to your kids, and maybe leave them there. You also want to project your voice. Use your outside voice. Be just a little bit louder than you think you need to be when you're on camera. And my final tip for better free audio is get close to the mic. Like right now, I'm not using my iPhone to shoot this yet. We'll do that in a second. But right now I've got a mic that's probably 10 inches away from my mouth, and that's why the audio sounds good. This is what it sounds like when you record across the room. Not really good. Can you hear me? The mic on your iPhone, whatever phone you have, is really not bad at all as long as you're close to the mic. In fact, you want to be probably no farther than about this from your phone when you're recording, because then it's going to sound pretty good if you follow the other tips that I told you about earlier. My fourth tip is about framing. Again, this might seem obvious to some of you, but apparently it's not obvious because most of the videos I see realtors put out and most everybody put out are not framed properly. We could talk, a lot about what goes into making it artistic or whatever, but just very simple. You want to get your head close to the top of the frame like I am right here, so you're filling the frame with yourself. You want to be either centered or it's also acceptable and a little more artistic and more fun to be off to one side like I am here, as long as there's something offsetting you on the other side so it feels more balanced. But most importantly, you want to get your head near the top of the frame, because I see this a lot. Hey, this must be right because my face is right in the middle of the frame. How stupid does this look? I even see this. I literally had a video sent to me once, and their head was like in the bottom of the frame, like they're falling out. I mean, that's fine if you're trying to be funny, but just fill the frame. One of the most important things in creating beautiful, professional-looking video is lighting. Yeah, right now I've got a couple of LED lights to make it simple for me. These are actually really inexpensive. I've got a link down here if you're interested in seeing the lights I use. One big mistake people make is this. Hold on one sec. This is the mistake. I mean, right now this isn't bad. We're on a set and everything's framed right, so it doesn't look as bad as normal, but often I'll see people just use the overhead lights and generally they look terrible. In this case, it's not too bad, but usually when you use the overhead lights, it looks awful. Don't use the overhead lights. I'm gonna show you what looks way better than even this. What could possibly look better than a couple LED lights? How about window light? Right now I'm just sitting in front of my window, and this is the most beautiful light you can find on the planet, and it's totally free. The only catch is your background has to be what's, right in front of the window, which reminds me, this is not right. What did I say? This stuff's gotta be picked up, clean, nice. It's messy back there. Let's rectify that. There, that looks a lot better, right? So far I have been shooting this video using my bigger camera and a nice mic and lights, but I wanna show you how to make this look good with an iPhone. So the rest of this video is gonna be shot with the iPhone. Before we do that, there's one thing that you need to buy, and that's it. You need to buy, if you don't have one already, a little tripod like this. This one doesn't matter, they're all the same. Like 10 bucks, link for this particular one down below. This is the disadvantage to having your office right above the garage. The one thing you should do pretty much every time you shoot with your iPhone to make it look more professional is lock the exposure and focus. The way you do that, you frame your subject, which isn't framed very well here, but for our purposes, and you press and hold on the subject until that little box there shows up, which says AE/AF lock. That's auto exposure, autofocus lock. Now with the exposure and the focus locked, the color, the lighting, the exposure, the focus isn't going to be drifting when you shoot. And this is me using nothing more than the iPhone X. It's not even the most recent iPhone. It looks pretty decent, right? I'm using beautiful window lighting. I'm speaking clearly so the mic is picking up the sound. I'm using the front-facing camera. It's not even the full HD back camera. It's just the front camera, which is 720p. My background is clean. My framing is good. So it looks pretty dialed in. If your videos looked and sounded exactly like this iPhone video, completely untweaked, you're gonna stand out. And sure, this iPhone video doesn't look quite as good and doesn't sound quite as great as the other video with my other gear, but it's pretty dang close and didn't cost me anything other than the price of this phone. Ooh, one final tip. A lot of people do this when they're recording their videos. They stare at themselves in that camera and it's like, oh, you're not talking to me. Make sure you figure out where the camera is on your phone and look at the camera instead. It's gonna make a big difference. The most important thing is that you just start. As soon as you're done watching this video, make a video. Start now. The most important thing is consistency. I have a video about just getting started right here. It might be right here because this is flipped around. I don't know, but I've got a video about just getting started you might want to check out as well. But just start and go create something awesome.
Sur ta chevelure profonde aux acres parfums. Sur ta chevelure profonde aux fins. Mer odorante et vagabonde aux flots bleus et reins. Comme mer odorante et vagabonde